It's me, Bree McGee. Welcome to my little corner of the world, the cosy home of wholesomeness, and I hope your day is going swimmingly. Today's Breeze will be all about missing out, so let's get started. I'm all in a pickle today, right now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, my brain's gone into mush today, so apologies if I'm making no sense whatsoever. But that's nothing new, is it, for me? But no, I was just thinking about how, as a disabled person, do I miss out on things? And the answer is yes, there are some things I miss out on. You know, I used to go to gigs and concerts all the time. I used to love doing that. But now it's hard to do that kind of thing physically, to find an accessible route into a building, to get there in and out easily is not always the case. And sitting during a long concert and then trying to get home afterwards is very difficult now. I used to love going to see shows and stuff though. I do miss that, so I miss out on that. Now and then I get invited out by people, but often I'm just too poorly to go, so I miss out on that. But having said that, I have made a concerted effort to fill those periods of time with doing something else that I enjoy instead. So I don't just sit and, you know, feel sorry for myself and things like you might imagine. I don't do that. But I do try to fill those periods of time with something else, which usually involves watching something, reading something, playing with my cats, or eating something nice, although I try not to do that for health reasons. But no, I do find that as I've become disabled and as my disabilities are getting worse over time, I am missing out. One big thing I miss out on, and that I've had to give up, was driving. I used to love driving. I had 2 or 3 different cars, and I used to go all over the place, way outside of my city and what have you. And then I had to give that up because of my brain disorders, and so that's something I miss out on too. I miss that independence of just being able to jump in a car and drive off somewhere nice. You know, it's an hour to the coast from here, that in a car. You know, if you're looking at public transport, you can double and treble that. And so yes, I miss out on that as well. But instead of going to the coast, I have to do things at home instead. I might make it into the town centre, but then again, I'm not fond of that either. So it's a little bit hit and miss. Do I miss out on things? Yes, I do, absolutely. And I think you would be hard pressed to find someone who's struggling with disabilities who doesn't miss out on something, even if it's small things. If they would be prepared to admit it at least. But we press on, don't we? And in fact, I've got a couple of movies lined up for later on today. I've recently got a couple of new books to read, and so I have got plenty to keep me happy and occupied, so that, you know, none of this gets too serious for me. But though, that's the situation I find myself in, and I'd be interested to hear what anyone else thinks on this topic. Do let me know in the comments as always. But thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And from my corner of the world to yours, cheerio and mind how you go.